Hey, you guys, it's Bernadette. We're going to talk about true self expression and alignment for spiritual entrepreneurs, which takes shifting your own personal paradigm in business in order to be successful. Part of the reason that I'm doing this is because I was doing Charm Life, which was amazing, off the hook today. But while I was doing Charm Life, one of my spiritual entrepreneurs, sent me a bunch of Facebook messages, audios, and I had a chance to listen to it while I was downloading our replay. And instead of answering her just individually, which I did start doing, I told her I'd do a live stream because this is a topic that I think a lot of people are curious about and wanting to kind of get some clarity around. So we're going to talk about that today. And I just feel like I'm on fire anyway, so why not share it with you guys? Hi, Janine. Hi, Donna. Hi, Anita. Welcome. So I hope that you guys are having a wonderful, magical day. My daughter was cleaning stuff out. I put a video up of this guy the other day on my Sarcastic Queen page. I love him. So I thought, I'm going to share him with you guys. I keep high-fiving him with my little finger. I'm like, high five, lucky cat. So I asked her the other day if I could borrow him. I was like, can I have him? She was like, give me the look. I'm like, not have him. I just want to borrow him for a few days because I just like him. I love his golden sparkly wave. Right? Yeah. So and he reminds me of really being in the flow, because funny enough, if you set him a certain way, his arm doesn't swing properly. And my lucky cats, always, I like them to be in the flow too, but he's kind of perfect for the topic at hand tonight. So how many of you are entrepreneurs of some sort? You run your own business, you're wanting to run your own business, you're a healer, you're a light worker, or you're just an empath and you have high morals and you're sensitive and you're trying to create a financial base and you want to grow that. Any of you? Hi, Carmen. Any of you, does that relate to any of you? If not, then this may, at least what I talk about tonight, can be applied to also the dating world, to manifesting money in your life, to creating peace in your household as well. But I'm going to specifically talk on the topic of getting into alignment with business. It's all the same. It truly is. But specifically because I did have this this question come up and a conversation come up, and I said I would address it in a live stream because I know it's more than just her that needs to hear this. And we have the Business Masterclass. I put the link in the description for those of you who want to take part in the live masterclass. So one of the things she and I were talking about, and she's a spiritual entrepreneur as well, and a life coach and success coach. One of the things that we've been talking about and what brought this Business Masterclass into being is because she's taken a lot of the coaching classes out there, and a lot of the stuff that people are selling packages on, and the way they're teaching you how to do business and blah, 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 whether you're in real estate, you're selling oils, you're whatever. Everyone's got these business classes and it's not working. The marketing aspect of it to grow people's businesses that seem to be more heart-based, spiritual-based, believe in alignment. It's not working for them. They can't follow through with the things they're told and taught to do because a lot of it's very, very gimmicky. It's very like they teach you build a funnel to grow your following. You got to do this, you've got to do that. And it doesn't work for a lot of us. One of the reasons that I think she wanted me to address some of this stuff and offer this Business Masterclass too is because I have been successful in running a psychic life coaching healing business for 19 years. But I've taken the coaching classes too and gotten super frustrated at the amount of money that I've spent. And it's all basically the same regurgitated bullshit. And it doesn't work for me. And her and I have talked about, is it blocks? Is it this? And I've worked with her on some of that stuff too. And it doesn't come down to blocks. It honestly, as I've told you guys this, you were meant to be in the world right? Third dimension, living in the world, but not coming from a place of being of the world, like of the material plane. You are, as a light worker, as a spiritual being, you are, when you're awakened to it, you are far more powerful than that mundane BS, right? Hi, Julie. So as a spiritual being, we can't come from the same place the rest of the world is. It doesn't just have to do with business, though. In the dating realm, in the realm of making money, in the realm of raising children, in the realm of losing weight, like, we can't come from the same place as the rest of the world does. We can't do things the same way that the world does it. We have to remember who we are. If you are spiritually awakened, if you are intuitive, if you are an empath, you don't operate by the normal rules that everyone operates to begin with. So why would you think that you can go into a business class and follow certain rules? It's part of the reason why many spiritual, intuitive people don't do well with structured school, like where it's everyone in the group. We're not going to take your individual uniqueness into account, and why the school system in general is just breaking down. We're not going to take your individual uniqueness into account. We're just going to set this curriculum, and you're all going to learn the same curriculum. Some of you will succeed, those of you who can fit yourself into this tiny little box, and the rest of you won't. But oh well, we're going to expect that you do. It doesn't work in our educational system either. So to take this whole coaching industry that's out there and people's teaching you how to grow your following on Facebook and Instagram, become a YouTube star, grow your Shopify store, grow your makeup business, grow your real estate business, and it's not working for you, first and foremost, I want to tell you, it's not because there's something wrong with you. It's because they're coming from the world. They're in the world and they're of the world. And that way that they're doing it, it works for them because they're only doing it for the worldly material reasons. And so they can play the game based on the world's rules. You as a spiritual being, me as a spiritual being, we can't. Those rules don't apply to us. As an empath, I can't go to a concert like everybody else and operate at that concert unaffected the way everyone else seems to be. Go to a mosh pit. How many of you are that way? Like, you talk about going into a concert, into a mosh pit, and I'm like, that is like death to me, because I'm not like everybody else. I'm hypersensitive. So if that's true in different areas of my life, why wouldn't it be true as I'm running my business? We have to take that into account. Part of the reason I am doing this masterclass is to help you that are spiritual light workers and entrepreneurs and heart-based empaths learn how to grow your business in a way that's aligned to spirit first. That's why it's called the business of spirit. To come from a place of attracting, not marketing, sales, and generating all of this BS to get people to buy into whatever it is you're offering, whether that's because you're a counselor and you're trying to get more clients, or you're a massage therapist and you're trying to get more. I'm not here to tell you to do it. If you guys want to learn that, go to the million coaching classes out there, and there are like so many, it's absolutely ridiculous, and they're all pretty much teaching the same thing. Build your funnel, offer this, sell the offer. There's no authenticity in it. Yes, you need to be visible. Yes, people need to be able to find you. But to sit there and try and strategize exactly how to make that happen is not going to attract people to you. One of the reasons that I have been successful, A, is word of mouth, and B, because I don't try to be something I'm not. And anytime I try to be something I'm not, my business locks down. My flow locks down. If I show up on live streams like this with no damn makeup and my hair has barely been brushed today, it's in a ponytail, and I just have something the spirit wants to say through me, suddenly I have an audience. Maybe not a big live audience. I don't really care. The people that need to hear it will hear it. If that's just one person in this live stream, that's plenty for me. I just honor what spirit's trying to say through me. And a lot of times when spiritual entrepreneurs get locked down into these coaching programs, and they're looking for the numbers. They're looking to grow their email list. They're looking to get people into their funnel. They're not remembering who they are and why they're doing what they're doing, right? I sit there from the place of marketing, and yes, you still have to take the action and do the marketing, but it doesn't have to be dirty. It doesn't have to be like everybody else. And I suggest it's not like everybody else. You know, I put up memes every day. It started, funny enough, back probably when Facebook started and Twitter started. I had to learn how to do brief little sayings, and I was putting out intentions and affirmations like every day in 165 characters or less, which for me, who likes to speak and likes lots of words, right? It was hard to learn how to condense it on Twitter. Well, I started to think when photos started to be allowed on Twitter and on Facebook, I'll just put it on a photo, right? Like it'll be so much prettier, which started this whole meme thing that I put out every day. And the reason that I do that, it isn't because it's the marketing and visibility. I do that for another reason. I do that because I want to be a positive light in people's lives. Do some people see it as marketing? Maybe they do. And that's okay too. Like, I don't care how you take it. It's the person it needs to reach. It's going to reach. I want to share positivity in the world. And that is how I market. And that may not be the right way for you. You may be like, I just want to put up a picture. I don't even want to put up any words. Then don't. What we're going to work on in this masterclass is how to get your message out there that is uniquely you. Because here's the deal. Your unique expression, and no joke, this is not just about business. This is about everything. Your unique expression cannot be faked. It can't be boxed in and limited, and it cannot be copied, because spirit doesn't work like that. Spirit working through you in any way, whether it's in your relationships and in your daily life, with your family, at your workplace, whatever, in your business, spirit is experiencing itself through you in your unique expression. It's not meant to be like everybody else. Not everybody can show up on live stream like I do without makeup because they've got their own thing going on and they want to project a certain whatever. And I don't expect people to. If that's not something you're comfortable with, then do what you got to do, but show up. A lot of these business classes tell you, well, you know, do videos, don't go on live stream. Then other people's like, do live stream. Don't. There is no one pat answer. There is no cookie cutter flipping business model that you can copy to attract your perfect clients. There isn't. There's many different elements that you can bring into your business and your unique expression to attract and get into alignment with your clients. But clients are the people in the spiritual realm. It's the people that spirit wants you to shine a light of truth on for spirit, right? This can't be about chasing down clients and growing the list and making the money and being a multimillionaire. And I've sold 1,000 entries into my courses. When that becomes the focus, we step out of alignment and we step out of our own magical expression. My purpose in all of what I do is to reignite, to help you remember your own unique expression, and to give you the mindset, to give you the actions, to give you the understandings and the teachings from spirit in such a way that you can apply it in your life and in your business in a way that's fun, because that's being in alignment, in a way that's honest and stands in integrity with who you are, and in a way that flows and is easy and effortless so that people are just attracted to you. And not everyone will be, and that's okay. But the point is to get your light shined out among the masses. And all this talk about niche marketing, and you got to do it this way, and you got to, put it in a box like that if you want to be successful, is a bunch of crap. I've been around for 19 years as a psychic life coach before life coach was even a big industry. Like, I've been here solid before Facebook, before social media was even around, and my business was thriving. I worked so many hours that there were times when I was like, is this flow ever going to stop? It was so much all the time. And it was mostly word of mouth. That's how I grew my business. And it was just that place of being able to light a spark in somebody else and offer what my gifts are to them. And then they shared it with people they knew would resonate. Some of them did, some of them didn't. And here's the point. I never personalized any of it. Whether they were attracted or they weren't attracted, I never personalized it. And I want to teach you guys how to get there. Be your unique expression. Stand in your freaking magic. But when you get all these processes and strategies and have-tos and funnels, and you lose the magic, just like the kids do in our education system. Right? We put them in the box and go, you have to learn like this. You have to take algebra, and then you have to take civics, and then you have to graduate, and you need this GPA, and it has to be like this. And a lot of our kids are failing, or they're stressed, and they're unhappy, and they're not set up for success anyways by the time they graduate school. Why? Because we're putting them in a box. One size fits all. One size doesn't fit all. It doesn't in relationships. It doesn't in your life. And it most certainly does not in the spirit of business and business in spirit. So if you want to be successful and you really want to get your messaging right and your vision right and be able to talk about with fire and passion what you have to offer the world, right? And that's what you're doing. You're offering it. You're not chasing it. You're not selling it. You're not being slimy about it. You're just saying, look, here's this delicious piece of magic and delicious dessert. Do you want a bite? And if you don't, I'm not going to be upset. I'm still going to talk to you. I'm still going to like you. But if you do, let's enjoy that piece of cake together. That's the way to do business with spirit. And then it's magical. And then everything just flows. And then you've got to create a bigger container for your business and your life because you have so many people coming to you that are in alignment with you. Totally different way to do business as an entrepreneur than what they teach you in the coaching classes. So I hope that answers that. Like it's not that there's something wrong with you or that you're a different type of learner. We are all individual in our learning. So you have to hear something a certain way, which is why I created the masterclass so that you guys can really work with me in the group with other entrepreneurs, but also individually in that group. And we're keeping it small so that you can have your own stuff start to come out, your magic. We're going to dust it all off, all the dullness and all of the bring back the shine that was dulled from all of these coaching programs and all of the, you got to do it this way and you got to do it that way if you want to be successful and bring about your magic. We're going to bring your sparkle back. We're going to bring your fire back. And we're going to create a way for you to get out and expose your gifts to the world in a way where those who are meant to say yes will say yes. And it's not like you had to think super hard. You're just sharing your heart space. That's the way business should be done. If everyone would just do what they are passionate about, offer it to the world in like a beautiful, loving way, we would have an amazing society. But we have to start here, right? And it is about giving, just to give, not to get. A lot of these live streams I do for you guys, like it's to give to you. It's because I care about you. It's because I care about helping people, right? And many of you have started your businesses from that place. You see a need. You see like, okay, there's a need. I have this expertise. I want to offer it to the world. There are people that need this. I've overcome these things. I've learned these things. I can offer it to the world, my expertise. And then you put up a business page or whatever, and you're like, nobody's coming. Why aren't they coming? And then you take these business coaching classes and they're like, oh, you got to do this, you've got to do that. And, you got to charge this and charge that. But if it's against how you truly feel inside, it doesn't work. And then you crash and burn. And then you start to doubt yourself. And then all of a sudden your magic is gone. And I want to bring that back for you guys. But it's true about everything, not just business. But tonight we're talking about business. So if you are interested in being part of that masterclass, go sign up. It's only $29. I have made it super affordable because I really do want to see you guys get your gifts out to the world. It's needed right now, right? I don't care what you are offering. You can't do things the way the world does it. Like, it doesn't work in any sense of the word. Bleh. It doesn't work in any other part of your life. It certainly is not going to work in business. But if you will let magic reign and your unique expression shine through and spirit through you shine through, you will be successful. It's just the natural way things work. Magically, everything lines up. And it's not even magic. It's just, it's not the way the world does it. The opposite of the way the world does it, physical reality, the mundane world, is magic. I prefer to live in the magical realm, and I want to help you guys get there too. It just is that place of shifting your own belief system, your paradigm, and taking the limitations off of, you have to do it this way. You have to do it that way. And some of you need help. Some of you just need to talk it through. Some of you need someone like me to come in and go, okay, I see that you're wanting to do it this way, but is it possible to do it that way? Is it possible to do it this way? And in talking within a group of entrepreneurs and listening to me coaching on other entrepreneurs, it's going to set off a cascade of light within you too. Some of it, your spirit's going to jump and go, oh my God, that's what I need. That's what I needed to hear. Oh, now I know what to do next. And every time we do one of these master classes, and I'm going to do one a month, you are going to walk away with action steps and you're going to be accountable, right? I set up a community on my website where even if you're not in, like in between the master classes, where we can interact, we can talk, and it's a closed group on my website, and ask questions and hold each other up and share your wins and share your struggles. And there's no judgment and no condemnation. The most important thing I want you guys to hear, your unique expression cannot be copied from somebody else. You can't emulate somebody else's process, their structure, their sales funnel, and feel good about it if you're walking with spirit and you are a light worker. It might work for a little while, but then it's going to turn sour if you aren't already in alignment with it. Or will work, it does. But if it hasn't worked for you because it feels limiting and you're like, I can't deal with that and I want to reach a bigger audience, then that's what I want to teach you, because it doesn't, like, we are not one size fits all. Seriously, we have to take the limitations off, and we have to be honest enough to say that's not going to work for me, and I'm not going to waste time even trying to do it that way. Some of you are going to be good at doing live streams like me. Some of you are going to be better at recording videos and editing. Some of you aren't going to want to be on camera, and you can do podcasts. But that's what we're going to find out, is where are your strengths? What are your gifts? And how do you offer it up in such a way it's fun, you look forward to doing it, and you would do it even if you didn't get paid? Because truly, I don't get paid for this stuff, and I still love doing it for you guys. It feels good when I walk away. It feels good when I go to sleep at night, right? Totally different. I think it can get the sales, but it won't sustain. That didn't fit for me. Exactly. I've taken so many of those coaching classes, and I swear to God, it's just a different voice. It's in the same order. It's packaged slightly differently with different colors and different, branding. It's all the same thing. And trying to follow that never worked. But when I just do the thing where I let spirit inspire me to take certain actions and I follow through and I push aside my ego, suddenly everything works. And there are certain things that we have to be consistent about in business to be successful, just like in life. There are things we have to be consistent on. But when we allow spirit to flow through us, abundance just is the natural outcome, because we live in an unlimited universe. So I hope that answers that for you guys that are questioning it. But don't give up on your businesses. If you feel called to something and you're just struggling, there's hope, there's help. But don't think and don't judge yourself if it's not working for you. It's not working for you because it's not meant to work for you, right? If you're looking for some other way to do it and really just get it down right, get the who and the what and the how to present your message and get your gifts out to the world, your products, your services out to the world. Let's do it in a way that's uniquely you, so that spirit can shine that unique strand of light that you are meant to be. get you back into that magical place. I'm excited right now. There's so much magic happening. We were talking all about magic in Charm Life tonight, and it's not about like some mystical fairy thing. It really isn't. It's just all around us all the time. There's something happening that we can't see, but we can feel. And when you're in the flow of that unlimited stream of abundance with spirit, in union with that life-giving force, every single minute that passes is a magical minute if you will just stay in that energy. And the things that bring it down is the worldly stuff, is the ego stuff, is the fear stuff, is trying to shove you into a square peg, hole, whatever, and you're a round peg. Stop trying to shove yourself in there. If you're sensitive, you're an empath, you're a light worker, you're meant to do things very differently. And as far as the how, that's all easy. I've tried it all and I know the systems, but not every system's going to work for you. And we don't have to work extra hard at this. This should all be easy and fun. You should bounce out of bed in the morning, can't wait to get to work. That's the way it should be, not struggle and struggle and struggle. So let's go make it fun. All right. I love you guys. I hope that helps. I'll see you guys later.